Hi again everyone. Welcome back to Focus Attack's Tech Corner. Today we'll be talking about the Phreakmods Link for the Sanwa JLF. The purpose of this product is to give users a way to break down the lever part of their stick for portability. You could also think of it as a way to make changing ball top handles easier as well. As you can see here, the Link breaks down into two pieces in a very clean looking fashion. Even though it has been designed for portability, it still matches the length of the original lever shaft. These quick releases are being offered for both Sanwa and Seimitsu levers, and it's worth noting that the Sanwa model also works on the Hori Hayabusa joystick. The reasoning behind that is that the Sanwa JLF lever shaft and Hori Hayabusa lever shaft are actually identical, so to Hori owners, buy with confidence. And like always, we'll be showing you how to install this on our demo AFS housing. This video assumes that you've watched some of our previous Tech Corner videos, so if you need a reference, check them first. Every Link comes with a 3mm hex key used to secure the ball top. Shown here is the 3mm key, the Link, and a standard Sanwa LB35 ball top. Let's start by taking a look at the actual Link unit. The lower half of the Link is held in place by ball bearings in the upper half that exert pressure onto the bottom portion. You can separate the two pieces of the unit by lifting up on the sliding sleeve of the upper half of the Link and then pulling it away from the lower half. Though it's difficult to see here, you can look inside the upper half where the bearings reside. Go ahead and thread your ball top handle onto the upper Link shaft like so. Even deeper in the upper half of the Link is a 3mm hex keyhole that you can insert the proper hex key into to apply counterforce while attaching a ball top handle to the threads of the Link. You can use the 3mm hex key to ensure you have sufficiently tightened the ball top handle onto the Link. If you can't get a good grip, use the short end of the wrench in the Link and then the long end for leverage. Now that you've handled the easy part of the install, join the two Link ends together by once again lifting the sleeve of the upper part and slipping it onto the lower one. With the Link made whole, go ahead and set it aside and let's move on. Here we are looking at the underside of the lever we installed in the last video on our AFS case. You might feel this is a bit of a similar situation experienced prior. Using a pick or a flathead, release the E-clip from the lever shaft. Remember that the E-clip creates a spring load situation, so be sure to support the actuator with your free hand as you release its contents. Once the E-clip, spring, and actuator are dealt with and set aside, remove the dust washer and pull out the old lever shaft, along with the pivot bushing. You're going to want to take the pivot bushing off of the old lever shaft as you'll need it for your new Link. Slip the pivot bushing down onto the new Link lever shaft and reinstall the lever. Not so bad so far, right? I think this is a pretty easy install. Reinstall your spring and your actuator, and then refasten the E-clip. Once again, remember, contents are under pressure. You don't want to lose parts here, so take your time and be careful. Many like to use needle nose pliers to reinstall the E-clip, but I have no trouble using my fingers here. How you do it is entirely up to you. Don't rush, you'll do just fine. With everything on the lever assembly back together, you're almost finished. Go ahead and engage the quick release and remove the upper portion of the Link from your arcade stick. If your stick is like the AFS unit, now is a good time to put on your lower dust washer, as you won't get an opportunity to after reinstalling the top panel. At this point, I've reinstalled the bottom panel of the case, and now it's time to install the top portion. Keep in mind that the path of disassembly and reassembly may vary depending on what arcade stick you're using. However, I'm sure you all remember what this looks like in my case, so we'll just go ahead and breeze right through here. With everything buttoned up here, you're almost close to a deeper level of portability and enjoyment. Thinking back to our initial assembly, remember that you must pull up on the sleeve of the upper half of the Link to join it with the lower half. This is a good time to slip the upper dust washer onto the top half of the Link. Once you've done that, again, lift up on the sleeve of the Link end and seat it onto the base, releasing the sleeve to lock it into place. From that point, you are absolutely set. It works just as well as the standard JLF shaft, but with less headache when it's time to take your arcade stick somewhere. The majority of my arcade sticks have the Link installed on them, as I do quite a bit of traveling with my arcade stick. It's a great added convenience. To reiterate again, this is the Sanwa model, and it's also interchangeable with the factory Hori Hayabusa lever. There is also a Link shaft offered for the Seimitsu LS-32, and murmurs of more models to be supported in the future. I think this is one of the best modifications you can do for your arcade stick. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did making it.